Welcome to episode 1 of Annie on Idol for season 11. It's so many. I'm so old. It's the first episode of season 2 of Annie on Idol, where I, your friend Annie, will be taking the Idol journey, so they like to say, with you. Tonight was the first night of auditions in Savannah, Georgia. Being someone who's watched the show since season 1, by the way, I hate people who claim ownership over things. I've been watching Idol since the first season, so that makes me like 100 times better than you. First of all, watching Idol from the first season doesn't make you cool. Trust me, I know. Second of all, who cares how long you've been watching? Anyway, I've been watching since the first season, and I know a lot about what goes into a good audition episode. Brevity, nothing but good auditions. Did I mention brevity? And I would say overall, this kind of was one of the better ones for me, and I'll tell you why. Now, I need you guys to play along with me for the next couple of audition episodes. There are several tropes you need to pay attention to when they're introducing an Idol sob story package. That's anyone that you're supposed to feel bad for because their upbringing was bad or because they had something tragic happen to them. I've broken them down only into a couple of categories, but here are the main go-to jams. Single mom. You always get single mom every year. Doesn't matter. Fantasia, Megan Joy, Nikki McKibben. You always get the single moms. You're supposed to feel bad for them because they're a single mom, even though it's kind of an explosive demographic in America. 2. I'm going to live the American dream. My parents are immigrants. The third one is tragic accident. Tragic accident comes in 2 forms. Either somebody I love was in a tragic accident, or I was in a tragic accident that left me disfigured, dead, without a parent, without a grandfather. I lost my wife, I lost my spouse, blah, 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 blah. Number 4 is serious illness. Serious illness means that you had your leukemia, AIDS, your mom died of lymphoma, you have tracheotuberculosis, your lung fell out when you were 6 years old. I'm dying of forgetfulness. The 5th is poverty. Anybody that lived in a shack, grew up in a teepee, lived in a tent, low-income housing, had 6 brothers or sisters that slept in the same bed with them. You name it, there's all kinds and all forms of the poverty story. You'll hear it. Or occasionally we'll catch that one ring to rule them all kind of candidate that can combine either poverty, single mom, serious illness, you know, one of them. You could pull a... If you guys don't know, this bra on my head is supposed to be James Durbin. You can pull a James Durbin and combine all 3. Gotta collect them all. We came across 2 of those tonight. We had Poverty with Crazy Tent Girl. Is it me? It seemed like with Crazy Tent Girl that the tent was kind of a choice, not really their last-ditch effort to have a home. There was just something about her and her boyfriend that made me think that they kind of electively moved into a tent. I mean, it seemed kind of like a Thoreau, like Walden-type situation to me. The woods are solitude. The woods are freedom. I don't want to pay taxes. She was pretty good, though. I liked her enough. If she had some vocal training, she'll do okay. If not, she's going to get cut via like a Hollywood montage. They're going to be like, and Crazy Tent Girl is gone. They're going to be like, what? Have her? She was like a big deal. What happened? Single mom can kind of be stretched to that last guy who was like, my wife is 6 months pregnant. I quit my job. I'm going to be the next American Idol. Yeah, okay, buddy. Why don't you just leave your 6-month pregnant wife and just quit your job and go audition for American Idol? That's why she's crying. She's so happy you're following your dreams. No! She's crying because you quit your job and she's 6 months pregnant. What is wrong with you? I'd say the 2 standouts for me were the tap dancing girl from Connecticut, which being a former Connecticut resident myself, I can tell you it's an actual requirement to live in Connecticut to know how to tap dance. It's either that or have gold bars in the basement. Most people in Connecticut actually have both. The other girl that I liked was the Sugarland girl, Lauren Mink. I really liked Lauren Mink. Hers was the first audition that made me really think, oh, this girl could be a star. She could maybe win this thing. Knowing my luck, she will probably drop dead before Hollywood Week even starts. So, sorry, Lauren Mink, I should not be endorsing you. You will not win. Sorry. There were 2 contestants I got an extreme amount of enjoyment out of. The first one was the first girl who got rejected, who sang, I think it was a Taylor Swift song. They ended up cutting her audition with the actual Taylor Swift songs, and then just cutting to the girl's audition where she was like, I nearly vomited on my couch because I was laughing so hard. And I feel really bad because my roommate's really sick and I was just laughing so loudly. I'm sorry. I'll pay an extra $15 on rent this month. The other person that I really enjoyed, I'm going to call him Sean Seacrest, because he was the guy that they all said looked and sounded a lot like Ryan. I think it's more of a voice thing than a face thing. He didn't have the handsome Ryan face. Who was a perfect combination of Fatal Attraction and single white female. First it started out kind of cute, and then he started, you know, dressing like Ryan and really imitating Ryan over and over again, where part of me expected him to be like, "You never come over. You never return my calls. I will not be ignored, Ryan." And it just got so creepy, and I just started laughing. It was just fantastic. That was great. Let's talk about the plants. This is a plant. You know what else is a plant? Colton Dixon. His audition with his sister is the best new scripted series on Fox, because there was absolutely no way that he wasn't a plant. "Yo, yo, yo, dog, what are you doing here? We didn't expect to see you." "Oh, I was just chilling with my audition with my sister. You didn't fly me out here and make me audition. I came on my own accord." "Oh, yo, yo, I don't know, dog. I think you should audition. If you say so." Like, yeah, right, as if that was not 100% scripted. Same with Philip Phillips, or the guy who's destined to be Quinn's new boyfriend on Glee. There's no way he wasn't a plant. Same with Crazy Cheerleader Girl. They're there because American Idol scouted them out months ago and was like, "We need to guarantee that at least someone talented auditions. We're going to scout you and fly you out." Okay, everyone, I know it's quick, but that's it for Annie on Idol tonight. I promise they'll get longer and possibly funnier in the future. If you want to follow me, I always live tweet Idol. I'll leave my name and everything down here. I don't do the bubbles because I'm kind of YouTube stupid, so you're just going to have to deal with it, guys. You're just going to have to deal with it, YouTube. You're going to have to deal with it, Internet. So yeah, just follow me on Twitter if you want. Like my videos if you want. I mean, again, apathy is the new excitement, right? So just do it when you want, whatever. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. No commitment. Apathy is the new excitement.